Hey guys, Christina here, and it's April, which means I have a rundown of the books we read in our homeschool last month, which was March 2019. So first of all, we finished reading this book here, The Door in the Wall by Marguerite d'Angely. I think that's how you say it. And this was a really good read. It's very simple, kind of basic, but it had some really good life lessons in it. Just kind of a gentle book, uplifting book too. Really enjoyed it, so we're definitely going to read this one again in the future. Then we moved on to this book, The Corn Grows Right by Dorothy Rhodes. And this is quite a short book as well. There's pictures in there you can see. This was a really good book. I really enjoyed this one. Again, it's very simple, very basic, but it has a lot of good life lessons in it, lessons about how to treat other people and how to be a hard worker. Just a really good book there. And these books here went along with our Story of the World that we're doing. And then we moved on to this one, Magic School Bus, The Search for the Missing Bones. And these ones are super, super short. I think we read this, I think we broke it up over 2 or 3 days, but simple, short book. And this went along with the science that we're doing right now of the human body. Those were the only read-alouds that we did this month. We kind of started to have more gaps in our read-alouds because I try and time them with what we're studying. For some of the time periods we're studying, there really isn't anything I found to go along. So that's what we did for read-alouds. And then for our audiobook, we listened to Treasure Island. And it was really, it was good. The narrator was fantastic, and I didn't write his name down. I'll try and insert a picture somewhere that shows the actual one that we got from Audible because, yeah, the narrator was great. The story itself was pretty good. I was a little disappointed. Not quite the story I thought it was going to be. Didn't quite end the way I thought it was going to end, but overall it was a good story, and that's what we listened to for the month. We just finished it, I want to say yesterday, or no, 2 days ago. So we'll be starting a new one soon. And then for my oldest, so my 11-year-old who is in 6th grade? Yeah, he's in 6th grade. I had him read Who is Christopher Columbus, as well as Who is Joan of Arc. And then he read on his own, we listened to Book Scavenger last month, which was great. And he read the 2nd and 3rd book in that series, and he enjoyed those books. He said that they were really good. And then he read this Geronimo Stilton book, which these are interesting books because they're kind of colorful and stuff. My kids like these books. So he read this one, and then he also read The Never-Ending Story by, oh, the last name is E-N-D-E, I believe. I'll try and put it somewhere, maybe in the comments below, somewhere. But I didn't even realize that there was a book. Did you know there was a book? I knew there was a movie because I'd seen it. But anyways, he read the book. It's quite thick, but he actually enjoyed it. He said it was really good, and then he watched the movie, and again, the book is always better. So he said the book was much better. He really enjoyed that. And then my 9-year-old, who is in grade 4, he read Christopher Columbus book, which I will link or show a picture of again up here. And then he did the Who was Joan of Arc as well. And then he read this book here, The Tales of Beetle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. You can see what it looks like there. So he read that one, he liked it. And then my 8-year-old, who is in 3rd grade, he read Life of Christopher Columbus, and this is a graphic novel. Again, I'll put a picture. It was really interesting. I think sometimes my kids are really into comic books, so anytime I can find a graphic novel, I think that kind of gets their interest. He liked it. It was interesting. And then he also read this book here, the same one, The Test of Time, The 6th Journey Through Time. Same one. My 5-year-old, who is in kindergarten, she continues to read those early books. She's reading some from The Good and the Beautiful, some Bob books, and ones she just gets from the library, like the early readers, 1, 2 kind of thing. And she's continued with that. And then for myself, so I was reading the book Left Neglected by Lisa Genova, and it was really good. I ended up finishing it. I really liked the story. I liked the ending. Yeah, just a good story I enjoyed. just kind of a good fictional story. I almost got done the 5 love languages of children. If you've been following these videos, I've been trying to get through it for a few months, and finally someone else at the library needed it. So I had to take it back. I think I had 3 chapters left, and so I've requested it again so I can finish reading it when it comes back. Hopefully this month, April, it will come back and I can finish that one. Oh, and then I started to read The Librarian of Auschwitz, and that's by Antonio, I want to say Sturby, something like that. It was just so heavy. I think I read 3 or 4 chapters, and it was just such a heavy topic. I felt like I just wasn't in the right kind of mindset to read it. So it was good. I did like the writing. I'm not sure if I want to say I enjoyed it because of the subject matter, but I'm hoping to read it another time. I wasn't in the right mindset to read it. So I took that back, and I actually went into my library and just kind of browsed the shelves, and I pulled a couple books off, brought them home, and the first one I picked up to try reading was this one here. I Like You Just Fine When You're Not Around. It's not a great title, I think that's funny, by Anne Garvin. And I am about a quarter of the way through, and so far I really like this book. It's about a psychologist who kind of, she has a therapy session that doesn't go very well. She ends up kind of losing her job partially, and her boyfriend leaves, and her mom is suffering from dementia. Just kind of the reality and the situation, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So hopefully it stays good and I'll enjoy it right to the end. So that's what I've been reading, and that's kind of everything we've been reading. It's kind of a lighter month. I feel like as the year is wrapping up, and then we took some time off at the end of March, it's kind of, we're not reading as much. But I would love to know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them, or what you're reading in your homeschool or in your home right now. I'm always looking for suggestions, so please leave them in the comment section down below. And I hope that this finds you having a great day. Take care.